So I brought most of my plants home from my classroom that I started. I did plant some in the school garden, and these are all the extras. So right here, it's cucumbers. Obviously I need to split these up, but I'm just gonna plant them in the ground. So this is the first time I've been able to get butterfly pea. I planted, 4 seeds in there, and that's all that came up. And then some things did not germinate. There's quite a bit of nasturtium, holy basil, bullnose bell pepper, and then this was watermelon, and the stick is not in anymore, so I can't remember which one that it is. Ground cherry, pineapple, okay, petite yellow, that's what kind of watermelon those are. Basil. As you can see, some of the tomato plants, the moon glow ones, they just didn't really grow very well, and they're really struggling. There's some that are kind of coming back if you look, which I think they'll come back, but it's going to take them a while. I got to try something else in these pots that does the air pruning on the side. I know that people have a lot of success with them, but the plants I planted in them were not very happy for some odd reason. I'm not sure why. And then over here, I'm very excited about the tiger melon. I've never been able to grow it before, and Kajari melon as well. If you look at one of my earlier videos, I was planting them in smaller pots, and then this is how big they've gotten. So I just need to clean them up, transplant them. I am hardening some of these off. Navajo tea is kind of starting to pop up, and amaranth is just not so happy. Wasn't so happy starting indoors. I think it was just in too long. And then this is Japanese indigo. So I have dye plants here, and I have plants that are, for herbs to eat, for medicine, and then variety of reasons. So we have cosmos, skullcap, medicinal. So here's some medicinal plants that I've started. They didn't all germinate. And then of course edamame, some random plants. And then, well, this is a dye plant. So I'll be using that. And then over here, we have Nicotiana. Nicotiana, you have to be careful with this plant. If you grow it, it is poisonous to animals. So I'm gonna put this up in a raised bed. The reason I wanted to grow this is because in the evening time, it has these big flowers, and it lets off this wonderful scent at night. So that's kind of why I wanted to grow those for the first time. So it's just for the scent. Calendula does better really when you direct seed. I just wanted to do it. This is the first time I've grown a sour gherkin. I put about 4 seeds in there. This is the only one that germinated. I find the germination rate with those are pretty low. This is holy basil. And as you can see, we have some little surprises. This is not a cucumber. This is not Armenian cucumber. This one is not the most happy. The Armenian cucumber did not really like growing indoors. And then I have some tomato plants that are looking really good that I've hardened off already. I just need to transplant them. And we are working on finishing our trellis, so that's why this thing is in the way. More basil. Over here I have some fennel. It seems to do well. The chamomile. And then I got these plants for dye. This is, I didn't grow these ones. I grew the other ones. This is Dyer's chamomile. It's not the same as chamomile. It's for dyeing. And then there's safflower, and then we have madder root over here. Some of these plants, you don't harvest them for a really long time. And then something I wanted to show you that I take into my classroom in the winter that I save is called Malabar spinach. It's actually pretty tasty. It has these, let me show you. They look like they're little berries. They actually taste like a pomegranate that tastes like kale. It's the only way I can explain it. But these will come back, and they're gonna trellis up the beams here, and they will totally take off. I'm sure in a tropical climate, they're very weedy, so. And then of course we have our gourds. Like to try to get some of those going, and then abashi melon, just because it's fun to grow these. But yeah, so there you have it. Lots of plants to transplant.